en la ciencia.
Yo, what's going on, peeps? Welcome back to the channel, and today is such an amazing day to celebrate. If you guys already know, then you know what I'm about to say. But I'm gonna just say it anyway because I want to. Today we're celebrating the first day of the PlayStation 5 launch. Today is the day that everyone who pre-ordered their system can now probably are at home playing the PlayStation 5, or maybe they have to be at work and they really can't wait to come home and just play the PlayStation 5, and it really sucks that they have to be there. But anywho, you guys already see the shirt. You guys already know what it means. So for those of you who don't know, so I pretty much pre-ordered a game that I just went to GameStop and picked up, even though I literally hate going back to stores now and picking up physical copies of games because I was so used to buying games digitally. But anywho, we're just gonna show it to you. So I just picked up, y'all already know what it is. That's Spider-Man Miles Morales for the what now? The PlayStation 5. So if y'all can't really see it, if it's gleaming through the lights, because I have my newer ring light, as you can see, it's very bright in some areas of the case because of the lighting in the background and whatnot. But let me tell you guys a story how I acquired this. That really bothered me, but it really didn't bother me that bad. So I went to GameStop and I went to the cashier, and he was asking me questions on well, what do you want, how can I help you? So I was telling him, so I'm here to pick up my pre-order for the PlayStation 5. So he goes in, logs into my account to see if I get it, and for some reason this guy is having so much trouble to finding my copy. And I didn't know what the problem was, because obviously there I go again saying obviously again, but if you pre-ordered this game, or if you pre-ordered any game that you get from GameStop or whoever, they will save a pre-ordered copy of the game that you purchased for you. And this dude was just walking around the register acting all like he didn't know what was going on. So he went to one of the cabinets that was just labeled PlayStation 5 games. And it would make sense why there were no, well, he told me that there were none available. Well, he had his co-worker that was there as well, another GameStop employee, and they were pretty much trying to look for some spare games. They see if they have any spare Spider-Man PS5 games left, and then they were telling me, well, we don't have any available unless you pre-order the game. But it's like, I did pre-order the game. I'm here to pre-order it. I just went, I just talked to this dude about I'm here to pick up my pre-order, and I just specifically said it when we first had the conversation. I'm here to pick up my Miles Morales PlayStation 5 edition. I pre-ordered it, and funny enough, he had to go to the pre-order cabinet, or she had to go to the pre-order cabinet. She was fine though, by the way, but that's not important. She was like nice, tall, and Amazonian, and she had nice hips. But anyway. Yeah, but she went into the pre-order cabinet, and there this bad boy was. It's like, how can you make your job any more hard? It's just, I pre-ordered the game. Go to the pre-order shelf where you will have pre-orders available for people who pre-order the game. Anyway, I mean, I'm just not gonna let that break my bank. But this was the most important thing to me. Now, I told you guys that I didn't pre-order the PlayStation 5, but I tried to actually pre-order one earlier, and I missed the 12 o'clock slot to try to pre-order the game. Missed that because I was still sleeping, and I had an alarm to try to get up so I can pre-order one. But I missed it at 12 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock was another time that it would be accessible to buy online. Went to Walmart online, and I saw the option to add it to the cart, but for some reason the screen froze, and then it was like, well, we don't have any systems available now. You're gonna have to wait until 6 o'clock to get it. And I'm like, that's why I really hate order stuff online at times. I really never had to order a system before online before. This is my first time doing it because I would have just waited until like maybe during Christmas or January to get to get a console because that's pretty much going to be the perfect time to get it because everybody else has theirs. But I just wanted to try to get it sooner rather than later, so I'm still going to try to get it at 6. If not, I just have to wait until they restock. But that's not important. So we're going to do the unwrapping. And boom. Sorry, you'll be able to see it that way. But on the back, boom. So it says, "Be greater, be yourself. Experience the rise of Miles Morales as the new hero masters incredible, explosive new powers to become his own Spider-Man." Because that's what it's all being about. Be yourself, be greater. They got a tracksuit. It includes a tracksuit into the Spider-Verse suit, 3 extra skill points, and gravity well gadget because this is the launch edition, so they get you some stuff. I didn't want to get the Ultimate Edition because it came with the Spider-Man PS4 version on the PlayStation 5, but I already played that game before, and I pretty much will go back to my PlayStation 4 to play it. All right, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. Okay, so we got another booklet, and this for this generation as well. We're still not gonna do booklets, so they're just gonna keep the booklets. But they are sending us stuff. This here is a code for like the suits and stuff. Sorry if you can barely see it. Yeah, and the code is on the back, and I'm not gonna reveal it like I did the last Watchdog Legion unboxing that I did, and I showed the code to you guys. But yeah, here we go. And here's the disc. That disc is dope. That disc is very dope. I like this a lot. Oh wait. Let's take the disc out, and you can see the back. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Y'all gotta look at this. That's tough. See that? That's tough. That only next gen can do that. But no, man, I'm very excited for this next generation of gaming. If we can talk about Spider-Man for a little bit. I've been a Spider-Man fan for like the longest time. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan, but I know growing up when I first experienced Marvel, just Marvel comic books and Marvel characters, that Spider-Man PS1 was the first. I wouldn't say the first game that I ever had, but it was the first Marvel character. Spider-Man was pretty much, like the first Marvel character that had me, being a fan of the Marvel series of Marvel comic books of everything Marvel. So he was pretty much the pioneer of me loving characters. Even though my favorite Marvel character is Wolverine, and if I had to go with a villain, it's Thanos. If many of you know me, but yeah, Spider-Man pretty much he started it all. He started it all for me with the Spider-Man PS1 game for the PlayStation 1, and I used to watch the Spider-Man animated series. And I played Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2, which that was an amazing Spider-Man game. Oh man, yeah, that. But I will say, playing the Spider-Man PS4, that was amazing too, because I still felt like I was a kid just playing that game, and there was no experience like it, the web swinging and all that stuff. And since we're on the topic of talking about, we're segueing into Spider-Man and into the Miles Morales. The combat is pretty much the same. They tweaked some things up. I'm glad they didn't like switch everything up, because nothing was really wrong with the Spider-Man PS4 edition, the game itself, because the web swinging felt so fluid. It felt so cool to just roaming around in New York City, just swinging from here to this building to that building. The combat was fluid, and it was just so flexible. The gameplay was awesome. The story now, because knowing like we were gonna get the Sinister Six, but just playing the game and you're just going against the Sinister Six characters like Shocker and Rhino and Scorpion and stuff. The boss battles, even when you're going up against Doc Ock in the end, it was just so refreshing and organic to just play that game. And I think at the caliber for what Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to be, it's probably going to be in the same caliber as that, as well as um, the controls, the gameplay, the fighting aspects, and the story as well. And as well as now that we're entering in a new generation of gaming, we have it says here on the back, the vibration function and trigger effects supported because of the haptic feedback for the controllers. And I told you guys in the last video that I did that I couldn't wait to experience the haptic feedback on the controllers, because I think that's pretty much a cool thing to add as far as like into going into the future of gaming. And I also had an idea that if we go further into the future, for like we're talking about PlayStation 6 or 7, that they would input something like excuse me, like if you're playing on the controller, if you're playing on the controller and you can feel like the temperature of the controller, like if you're playing certain levels of games where there are areas that could be hot, you'll feel like the heat sensation in the controller, or if it's cold, you'll feel like a little temperature, little cold temperatures. Not too much, because obviously some controllers will probably break and you know who else, but that's just something to just think about, you know, in the future. But I don't think it's really going to be excuse me, possible or doable to do. Maybe, I mean, because if you think about like heating pads and stuff like that, but that's not important. But yeah, I'm so excited that I got this. I can't wait to get my PlayStation 5 and play it. And I have so much high hopes for this new generation of gaming. And I hope you all, if you pre-ordered your PlayStation 5, that you're enjoying it. Hope it doesn't explode or anything else like that, or your HDMI cables or your cables or whatever are not working. I hope they are. Hope you guys are enjoying your first day of your system, or you're enjoying Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Doesn't matter if you're playing it on PC, whatever. Enjoy it. I want everybody to enjoy their systems, whether it's Xbox, whoever. So, sorry, that was my dog barking in the background. But anyway, anywho, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. You guys already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get future content. Go down in the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts. You know, do all of that stuff and all that jazz. Sucks that I won't be able to play this game until I get my PlayStation 5. But I got this in the tuck just in case. So when I do get it, you already know what I'm going to pop in as soon as I get into next gen. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.